Hey everyone, welcome. Today we are diving into a really massive strategic update from the Walker's ecosystem. And look, this isn't just some small tweak. We're talking about building a powerful, real-world foundation designed for serious long-term value. So let's just jump right in.
First things first, the momentum is just undeniable. The project has absolutely smashed past 700 geolocations minted, which is a fantastic milestone. It really shows you how much the community is growing and getting involved. But, in the world of crypto, that kind of rapid growth always brings up one really critical question.
And there it is. In a market that, let's be honest, can be completely crazy. Up one day, down the next. How do you actually build something that's meant to last? How do you create real stability and sustainability? Well, that is the exact problem this new strategy is designed to solve. Now, before we get into the brand new foundation, let's just do a quick check-in on all the other positive things happening right now in the ecosystem, because believe me, the team has been super busy.
Yeah, the ecosystem is buzzing right now. We're on the verge of activating another rewards miner, which of course means more rewards for holders. Buybacks and reward distributions, they're coming up soon. And the big one, the point swap launch, is just around the corner after a few final fixes. So the machine is definitely running and delivering value as we speak.
Okay, and now for the main event. This is the big idea, the real game changer. A completely new vertical for the project that's designed to bring in stability and real-world profits from entirely outside the crypto space.
And what's so important to understand is where this idea is coming from. This isn't some random pivot. The founder is an actual architect who, with her husband, runs a successful real estate investment company. They've already built 5 properties since 2021 that generate consistent 30 to 40% annual returns. This whole strategy is built on a foundation of proven real-world experience.
So here's the bottom line. This creates a revenue stream that doesn't care about mints, doesn't care about market hype, and it definitely doesn't care what the price of Bitcoin is. It's an engine that runs all on its own, totally insulated from crypto volatility, and it just provides a steady flow of value back into the Walker's ecosystem.
And let's be crystal clear about how this is structured, because it's both smart and, frankly, very simple. This is not, I repeat, not tokenized real estate, so you don't have to worry about all the complex legal risks that come with that. The best way to think about it is like a loyalty program. A completely separate, stable real estate business makes profits, and it gifts a portion of those profits to the Walker's ecosystem as a reward. Simple as that.
So, how does it all actually work? Let's trace the journey from physical bricks being laid for a building all the way to digital buybacks landing in the ecosystem.
The process is actually pretty straightforward. First, the founder personally funds a project, which takes a lot of the risk off the table for the ecosystem. Then they handle all the boring stuff, the permits, the legal work. Once the apartments are ready to be sold, a piece of the profit from every single sale gets captured and used to buy back the Walker's token, and those rewards go directly to geolocation holders.
And here's the really brilliant part, how this whole model is designed to grow. 30% of the profit goes straight to holders through those buybacks and rewards. That's your immediate value. But the other 70%, that gets reinvested into the next building project. So you're creating this self-sustaining compounding engine that just gets bigger and more profitable over time.
Okay, the model makes perfect sense, but what about the numbers? Do they add up? Let's dig into the financial blueprint and see just how powerful this thing can actually be.
At its core, the underlying business is just fundamentally profitable. On average, you're looking at construction costs of about €1,000 per square meter, with a selling price around €1,400. That is a very healthy 40% margin, and that margin is what fuels this entire rewards engine.
And right here, this is the number that should make it all click into place. From the sale of just one typical 50 square meter apartment, an estimated €20,000 will flow directly into Walker's token buybacks and rewards. I mean, that is a massive injection of value from a single real-world transaction.
And listen, this isn't some far-off pipe dream. The timeline is solid and work is already happening. Location scouting is going on right now. In about 6 to 7 months, the permits should be locked in. And sales can kick off. What does that mean? It means the first wave of buybacks could start flowing into the ecosystem in as little as 8 months from now.
Okay, so you've seen the plan, you've seen the numbers, and you've seen the timeline. So the big question is, what does this all mean for you, and how can you get in on this right now?
Well, to celebrate this new direction, there's a special promotion running from now until Christmas.
Here's how it works. If you mint 3 geolocations, you'll get a 4th one completely free. On top of that, you get a free Unity node license, which can earn you up to $96 a month. When you do the math, this effectively drops your price per geolocation all the way down to just 150 ADA. It's a really powerful way to get positioned before this new value stream comes online.
And that really brings us to the final thought. What actually happens when you anchor a digital Web3 ecosystem to a stable, profitable, real-world engine? Well, Walkers is about to find out, and it honestly looks like a groundbreaking model for how to build sustainable, long-term growth in this space. Thanks so much for tuning in.